Hi, my name is Cory Signa. I have been the manager here at Downtown Wheaton for almost 2 years. This coming February, it'll be on Valentine's Day, would be officially be 2 years. And I have loved chocolate almost my entire life. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Chef Amari on TikTok, but he kind of inspired me to want to apply to the store at Graham's, and it's been one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. Bob and Becky founded Graham's in 1987 after Bob spent years working as an apprentice with some of the best chocolatiers in the world. His first shop was in the Berry House shops in Geneva back in 1987, and then soon after he opened it, Becky, his wife, joined in with his daughters Janie and Maddie, and that's kind of how the Graham's family was born. In 1993, they opened up their flagship store in the 302 South 3rd Street, where they've been there ever since, and then we've opened up our shop here at Wheaton in 2000. On March 21st, 2021, Bob unfortunately passed away after a fierce battle with cancer, and then his daughter Janie has been serving as the CEO ever since and has been doing an amazing job. And then about the actual name of Graham's, it's actually the name of Bob's mother's maiden name. Bob's last name was Untiedt, and he didn't think that Untiedt would sound nice as a fun chocolate name, and Graham's kind of rolled off the tongue a little better, so that's why we went with Graham's. Graham's really prides themselves in finding that very high quality chocolate that they can get that also works well with the type of recipes and ingredients that they're working for. It's because certain type of chocolates melt at different temperatures, certain ones have different bitter textures. Even though two things might both be considered milk chocolate, one might have a slightly different ratio to it based off of where it was made, kind of where the cocoa beans were from. So Graham's really takes their time and care to kind of find that high quality chocolate that works for them the best. And then our kitchen staff just does an absolutely amazing job of making those recipes. And kind of Graham's chocolate is known for solid molds, which is something a lot of people don't think of when they first come in. They see those gorgeous Santa molds that we have inside, and they think, just like everything else, it's going to be hollow on the inside. But no, everything we make, other than maybe a custom order to, is known to be that solid chocolate. So you're definitely getting your bang for your buck when you are purchasing it. We use over 50,000 pounds of chocolate between both the Geneva store and the Wheaton location throughout the year. So we prepare months in advance for the holiday season. Our kitchen staff in Geneva is getting all the molds for the Christmas season ready, several months in advance to get them all prepped and ready to go, just because we make thousands of different types of chocolates all throughout the season. And then we have all hands on deck during Christmas time with all of our staff in Geneva as the Wheaton store to kind of make sure all the orders are filled, all the chocolates are stocked as much as they possibly can, and make sure you guys have everything you need for the season. So our number one selling item is going to be the Scallies, which most people will know as turtles, and then also our caramel pretzel rods, which we call our CPRs. But my personal favorite ice cream is the Ooey Gooey bar. It is going to be a homemade layer of caramel, topped with a homemade layer of marshmallow, and then covered in milk chocolate. Scally is actually the name of a Swedish TV show, a turtle from a Swedish TV show. The TV show is called Skalman, and then the little turtle in the TV show is called Scally. And it's just a big Swedish TV show, and Geneva is a big Swedish town, so they wanted to pay homage to that Swedish community. So that's kind of why we came up with the name Scally. Yes, we do make our ice cream in-house. We make it at our Geneva location. Todd, our ice cream specialist, is the person who handles all the ice cream. He makes all the flavors one by one, handmade. He puts them in several of his ice cream making machines, let them churn out and kind of turn into that ice cream, and then it has to set for 24 hours before we're able to put it into the store and then sell it to the customers. So our brand manager, Allison Martinez, she's the one who designed the mural online on her tablet, and then she was able to project that image onto the wall and trace that mural. And then Allison, Janie, and some of our Geneva staff members were able to hand paint that mural during the week of our renovation in 2024 to get it to look what it looks like today. We also are very part of our renovation that we had in 2024. We completely updated it from when it first opened in 2000, where we have brand new flooring. Our walls now match the box color with the two-tone brown, and then also that wonderful mural that we mentioned earlier. But the big thing is now it feels much more welcoming and cozy when you come on in, which is something we were really hoping for. So a couple things about Graham's. We have an upcoming documentary coming up from our Geneva location. I have a local filmmaker from Geneva who's filming this documentary about Graham's that should be coming out soon. And I'll have the link provided that you guys can come check it out and you guys can take a look when it's ready. And then something else we're super excited about is our candy cane pull in Geneva, which is a very popular thing we've known for about 30 years, where they'll make a homemade candy cane and then have a parade and march it down to the mayor to signify the Christmas season. Was actually inspired to make a children's book that we have in the store that you guys can come check it out, and it kind of talks about the adventure of going on a candy cane walk. The entire staff is what makes Graham so special. From our, shipping department over in Geneva that handles all the shipping orders that go all throughout the entire country, to our backroom ladies who are kind of every day making the bows, getting those custom orders ready to go, to our kitchen staff who's spending every single morning making those delicious chocolates, to the retail staff that you see every single day that are handling those chocolates and putting them in gorgeous boxes for you. Without our staff, Graham's would not be what we are today.